Welcome back to another installment of our ongoing Mixology at Home series here for Alley 26. In this installment, we're going to be doing a drink called Fleet Street. And it is a drink, it's based on the Manhattan. So based on a bourbon Manhattan, that is. We're going to use Larceny tonight, which is a 92 proof bourbon. It's a wheated bourbon. It's got a good amount of barrel on it. You can see it's really easy, and it's got a good amount of char and caramel tones to it. So it really is going to work well in what we're doing. We're going to split what would be the sweet vermouth between Paw Paw Syrup that we make out of local fruit and this Kirk Sweeney 12-year rum, and finish it off with a couple of 3 dashes of Angostura Bitters. So let's get to work, shall we? We'll start with the Paw Paw. Now, Paw Paw, also called American custard apple, is a East Coast, mostly Southern, but I think it creeps up. It's a fruit that is indigenous to North America. You don't hear a lot about it because it's got real thin skin. So it doesn't really transport very well. So it's not really commercially viable. So it just kind of languished there, but it is weird because although it is native to North America, if you just cut the Paw Paw open, and the inside is mostly like a custard, which is how it also gets the name American custard apple, with like 6 or 7 big seeds in there. Now, the fruit itself will taste like a cross between banana and mango, which just leads you to believe that it couldn't possibly be from North America, but alas, it is. We take ours, I take all of it and throw it in the oven on a really low temperature for about an hour, and when I pull it out, A, the seeds come out easier, but B, it ends up tasting a little more like banana bread than fresh fruit. I think it really works well with barrel-aged spirits because of that. So we're gonna take this, now with all our syrups, because they're made of real stuff, we like to turn them over and get everything mixed well. And then we're gonna pour, I like this OSO jigger because it gives me the option of 1/3 of an ounce. And this, you can see, is nice and thick, which is just delicious. And then we're going to do the same again with the Kirk Sweeney 12. And there. 3 dashes of Angostura. Of course, all of these things, well, not the spirits, but everything but the spirits is available on our shop here at Mixers and Mercantile at Alley 26. And then 2 ounces of Larceny. Like a lot of drinks, this is a fun drink to play with the spirit. I'm using Larceny here because I think it really works well. But if you prefer a different kind of bourbon, give it a whirl. See what it does. There you go. Now, usually if something has syrup in it, I'm going to go ahead and shake it. This is an exception to that rule because there's so little of it in there that I really am going to treat this like a stirred drink. I'm going to treat it like that Manhattan we're kind of basing it on. Give that a taste. Oh yeah, that's getting there. Give it a stir and then grab your glass there. Make sure it's good. You really can never taste it too many times. We're gonna use a Hawthorne here because this is just a really big aperture right there. Oh yeah. And there we have it, Fleet Street. Enjoy.